Hi, it's Fisher from Sewmate. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be showing you how to draft a petal sleeve pattern. So what you need is your basic sleeve block pattern. I've got a tutorial on this channel on how you can make one. I'll leave a link in the description below and a link above as well. So first, trace around your sleeve block pattern from elbow notch to elbow notch because we're going to make this a short sleeve pattern, okay? Lift your block, draw in your grain line, and draw in your elbow line. Next, draw in your underarm line. From the top, we're going to come down by 5 centimeters and square a line across to both sides. Then we're going to come down 5 centimeters from the underarm line and just square a line from one side of the sleeve to the grain line. From there, we're going to mark 5 centimeters on the other side, and we're going to try and draw a straight line that will join this grain line we've drawn before. Now we're going to take our curved ruler and we're going to draw our first curve from this point here all the way down to this line, okay? Now turn your ruler over and we're going to repeat the same. We're going to connect a curve from this point down to this line, but this time you have to make sure that your line crosses this one here along the grain line, okay? Let's do that. My sleeve is going to be self-lined, so I'm just going to add a little hem allowance of 5 millimeters along this edge and along this edge as well, 5 millimeters. So we've got some notches here, double notches on this side to show that this is our back sleeve, and we've got a single notch to show that this is our front sleeve. If you don't have notches, then you need to write back and front sleeve, okay, so that you don't get confused later on. So now I'm just gonna highlight my notches. Now we're going to be tracing our back and front sleeves separately. So what you're going to do, get a pattern paper which is folded in half, and we're going to put it under our sleeve wrapped like this. Make sure you're covering one part of your sleeve nicely, okay? Then I'm gonna get a tracing wheel and I'm going to be just tracing one part, which is our back sleeve up to here, okay? Let's do that. Highlight the notches as well and the grain line. Now separate your pattern. Now cut around the pattern piece, following through the tracing wheel marks that are there. Separate the two pieces. Now we're going to put one on the side and finish off one piece. Draw in your grain line and label the pattern back sleeve, and we're going to cut 2 pairs. And I'm going to put my initial. So we're cutting 2 pairs because we will need 2 on each side. One is for the lining and one is for the main sleeve, okay? So we're gonna put this on the side, get our main draft back, get another folded pattern paper And this time we're going to be tracing the front part of the sleeve like we did with the back. Just transfer the notches across and the grain line. Lift your pattern. Now cut around your pattern following through the tracing wheel marks that are there like we did with the back. Now separate these two pieces like we did with the back one, and we're going to outline our notches. So put one on the side. So first draw in the grain line and label the pattern, front sleeve, cut 2 pairs. And I put my initial. So our sleeve patterns are finished, but you've got a choice to make it as one piece as well, so I'm just gonna show you how you can do that, okay? I'll put this on the side for now. Get the other 2 separate pattern pieces that we made. So what we're going to do is to outline the seam allowance that we have at the underarm seams here. I've got 1.5 centimeters for both sides for mine, so I'm just gonna outline that 1.5 centimeters for both. Now I'm gonna get some tape and we're going to tape these 2 together here. Next we're going to draw in our grain line right here, the joining seam for the underarms. So this is the front sleeve because of this one notch, and this is the back side of the sleeve with the 2 notches. And we're also going to label our pattern now. So we're just going to label it sleeve, cut 2 pairs, and I put my initial. So next we're going to gather at the top of our sleeve head here and here as well. Then we're also going to do the same with these pattern pieces. Gather the sleeve head. So there you have it. You can either have a 2-piece petal sleeve pattern or 1-piece petal sleeve pattern. It's still the same, it's just a matter of choice. And I have finished with the petal sleeve patterns. Thank you.